Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a product review on Devoted Doggy's pet booster seat that I got free from Thomason. And I was really excited when they chose me because I've been wanting a pet booster seat for like the longest. But the only issue is there's so many pet booster seats out there, and a lot of the reviews I was reading, they were so mixed. And if I'm going to buy something, I want it to last for a long period of time. I want it to be worth the money, so I gave up. But anyway, I'm really excited they gave me the opportunity to review this because now I have a pet booster seat. So this is the pet booster seat right here. And what I love about this is it is collapsible, okay? It's for dogs up to 20 pounds. However, I would not recommend putting 2 dogs in here unless they're teacups. I have 2 dogs that are 10 pounds each, and they both cannot fit in this booster seat. So only 1 dog, okay? Another thing that's really cool is that it comes with the built-in leash, seatbelt, whatever you want to call it, in here, which is great if you have a dog that's kind of unruly, or maybe you have a puppy that's, trying to get out of the booster seat. But it's a good thing to have. I honestly, even though my dogs are kind of chill, I would still have this only because they're sitting up higher. If something happens, get in an accident, my dog's going to go flying out the window, as opposed to if she's like, in the back seat or whatever. So regardless of her, she's not hyper, she won't jump out, but I would always have her hooked up to this. The only thing I don't like about this, and I'm just going to show you the type of, as you can see, the type of clip it has. I don't really like these because they seem to they don't seem to last as long. They're either always bending, out of place, or it's just not my ideal. I don't really trust it as far as keeping my dog secure. It does do a better job than a lot of others out there, but this definitely isn't the best. Another thing I want to show you is this is a removable liner. This fleece-like material, all it is, it has the Velcro around it, and I'll show you. This is what the inside looks like. It's nice and fleece-like, and then this is the other side, very thick. So it's really good for the winter time, or if you live in a really cold climate. Now, you can take this off and you can actually put it in your washer. However, I would not recommend you to just dump this in your washer. I highly recommend you to put this in a mesh bag and then put it in your washer. Why? I've had lots of products that have this type of material. And I don't know if you can see this. Yeah. This part right here, when you wash it, it comes off very easily. I mean, I'm not even pulling it, okay? And it's coming off. So what do you think it's going to do in your washer? You're going to end up with all these little fuzzies in the bottom of your washer. And I do wash my dog's bedding, clothes. Yes, they have clothes. And anything that they actually lay in, I wash it on a regular basis. And so this would be all over the place. Next thing that I really love about this, and honestly, it wasn't on the top of my list when I was looking for a pet booster seat, and I honestly didn't think about it, a storage compartment. So on the front of this, right here, is a storage compartment. And yes, this is a small booster seat, and you would assume that the storage compartment is really, really small, but it's not. It's the same length as this, as well as the same height, and it is very deep, okay? And so you can put a lot of stuff in here, a lot of stuff, and I'm just going to show you. So right here, if you lift this up, I'm going to show you. This is the storage, and I already have stuff in here, okay? So first, I have my dog's little toy, okay, that they love, their little elephant. I have some doggy bags. I have their doggy brush. I have some little wipes for them. And I love to use these whenever I'm traveling, or, just going anywhere with my dogs, even if we're just going for a walk in the park. I always bring wipes. Why? Because I don't have the back seat cover for the pet. My dog absolutely hates them, both of them. And you don't want to, whatever they have under their paws and stuff like that, you don't want that getting in your seat, especially if you have cloth material in your car. One of my vehicles have cloth material, and it's really disgusting in the back. I'm going to have to get it, like, shampooed. My other vehicle has leather, but still, I'm very particular. Anyway, I have this little floss bone for them. They want to chew on for stinky breath. And finally, I have an antler, which they love this antler. So as you can see, I pulled out a bunch of stuff from just this storage compartment. And as you can see, this is my hand, and you can see how far my hand goes. I mean, it's pretty deep. So I really love that about this. I'm going to put this stuff up here. So now I'm going to show you exactly how easy it is to install this in your vehicle. This can be installed in any size vehicle, whether it's a sedan, a minivan, a mid-size SUV, large SUV, or a truck. So this part right here, which you see, goes over the headrest, okay? And you just put it over the headrest. This part back here that you see in the very back goes around the seat of the car. And as you can see right here, and I've turned this around, when you unbuckle this, you can actually adjust it, okay? Because every vehicle is different. So you might have a wider seat in one vehicle than another, okay? So you can adjust it. And this can actually be put in both the passenger seat, as well as the back seat of a vehicle. More so an SUV, because you can actually put it around the entire seat. You can't put it around a seat in a sedan and stuff. You just have to pull it forward, pull the back seat forward and do it if you have the individual. So that's that. And the last thing I want to show, I absolutely love this, is that you can also pretty much use this as a carrier. So say for instance, you're going to take your dog to the vet or whatever. All you do is you can unsnap this right here, okay? And what I love, after you unsnap it, okay, I can just take this and put this in here with the dog. I can wrap this around and just kind of shove this in the front pocket with it being open, okay? And while if I'm taking my dog to the vet, if my dog's sick, if you have a dog that might have leg problems or whatever, you can just take this and put this on your shoulder. And I'm going to actually pull this down a little bit so you can see, okay? So as you can see, I have this on my shoulder like this, and you can carry your dog, okay, wherever you need to, carry them. And it's just really ideal. And then if you want, this can also come off, with the headrest part can come off, okay, so you can do that. Very easy to disassemble. So what are my thoughts of this? I really, really love this storage compartment. My dogs really don't care much for this, and I think it's because they're accustomed to just standing in the passenger seat. They're trained not to, sit in my lap while I'm driving, or even dare try to cross over into the driver's seat. Like, I just don't do that. And so all they do is they'll just either sit in the back seat and lay out, whatever, or come up to the passenger seat and just chill, or, stand up and try to look out the window. I put my first dog, Prissy, in here. She doesn't like to be in it while the car is moving. at all. She likes to stand up and look out the window. And I can kind of understand because she likes to actually stick her entire head out the window. But when the car is not moving, she loves sleeping in this because of the fleece lining. She absolutely loves it. It's so comfortable for her. My dog Nala, she doesn't really mind. Wherever you put her, she's going to stay. She really doesn't have a problem with this. But she has grown accustomed to being able to go into the back seat if she wants and go to the passenger seat freely. So she doesn't really care for it either. However, I have used this whenever, if I'm going somewhere, like say I'm going to my friend's house and I do have my dogs, or I have to make a run or something, my dogs are with me, I do have this in case I know if it's a hot day and I'm not going to leave my dogs in the vehicle on any hot day, I can take this. Prissy, she's very rambunctious. She will run all over your house like she owns it. Especially if she knows you. My other dog, Nala, she's very chill. And so I can use this to put Prissy in and carry her so she's contained and, have my other dog, Nala, on a leash. I do wish they could both fit in here because it would make things much easier. And that's why I was really excited to get this, because when it said 20 pounds, I was like, both my dogs can fit in here. Excellent. But no. So, anyway, that is my review of the Devoted Doggy Pet Booster Seat. Do I recommend this? Yes. But at the same time, I can't compare it to any other pet booster seat. This is really the only one I've ever owned, the only one I've ever tried, and ever, physically not put together because it's simple, but physically handled. But other than that, I would give this an 8 out of a 10. Why? Because, for one, for up to 20 pounds, I expect for both my dogs to be able to fit in here, for one. And two, I just think the fleece lining, I don't know, this right here, I think they just should have done a better job at designing the back. That way it wouldn't be, get all over my my washing machine and everything. But other than that, I really like the product. I do have pictures on my website because I did do a blog post on this as well. And so I will put the blog post underneath this video, as well as a link to buy this product off of Amazon if you like. If you guys have any questions or just anything, feel free to ask me. I don't know how much help I will be because, like I said, I don't know much about pet booster seats. But yeah, so anyway, I really like this. Thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for some more product reviews.